Hello everyone, Cambear Run here, and welcome to the beginning of Crimson Vow. So for starters, I thought I'd start off with a Brawl deck. We're using Olivia, Crimson Bride, and we've got a whole host of vampires to celebrate her wedding. So I'm making good use of the Blood Token ability. So we've got cards like Blood Vial Purveyor, Olivia's Attendants, Voldarian Epicure, Wedding Security, Bloodcraze Socialite as well. Then we got cards like Skulking Killer. We got Bleed Dry because I thought it would be quite funny because the target creature gets minus 13, minus 13. Apparently for this set, Wizards really like the number 13. But, you know, unlucky for some, lucky for others. Belligerent Guest as well. Curse of I can't resist putting this card in, Curse of Hospitality, because I work in the hospitality industry. And I feel it's a bit of a chuckle. Obviously we've got Neonate's Rush. We got some removal as well, like Bloodchief's Thirst, Power Word Kill, a Braid. A lot of it is just going to be getting a lot of vampires out very quickly. We got Cemetery Gatekeeper as well. Hungry for more Vampire Socialites. Florian Voldaren, Sekon, Sion. And then of course we got Arcane Signet. We got Voldaren Estate as well, which will be helpful. And then obviously the land is mixed. So we're going to go, well, before we go straight on to the great games, I'm going to try and focus more on Brawl for this set, because I've seen a lot of the legendary cards, and there's a lot of Brawl ideas I want to do. I want to do one for, I think they're Elena and Helena, the partners, and then I want to do one for Geralf, Visionary Stitcher. See if I can actually make them on the Blue Zombies deck. If not, you might see a standard deck with Demir Zombies with Geralf in it. Otherwise, I think there'll be a lot of Brawl for this one, but I will still do some standard decks. The second thing to note is I'm going to cheaply plug my Football Manager 2022 video. I'm doing a Vertebrae career mode. I'll leave a link to that in the description of this video, and then there will be a plug for it at the end again. I really want to. I'm excited to do kind of like a non-Magic the Gathering series on my channel. I did some 40k stuff, and then that went slightly south, and there are reasons for that. But anyway, let's get on with the games. Yeah, this hand is fine. So we can start off with Hungry for More, Vampire Socialite. On turn 2, we've got Sanguine Statuette as well. Hero's Downfall, and then slowly just build up to playing Olivia. We've got Undying Malice as well. So yeah, that's pretty good. We do need a third land. We'll have to see how we do with that one. My opponent is still deciding what they want to keep. They're playing Drizzt Do'Urden. So they're playing Slez in your deck. It's one of the downsides to being Olivia is, like, really expensive. So, that's an unfortunate thing, but we'll have to just live with that. Okay, so I took a mulligan there. Okay, so we need to get a third land, really. That's unfortunate. There we go. I can use a braid eventually to get rid of the candle trap on sort of... Oof. Right. So we discard the sanguine statuette. That'll be useful. Okay. So I'm assuming you got something to boost Marasa Root Razor. This is gonna be a problem. There we go. So we got Falconry Celebrants. Okay. Okay. Okay, oh no, that was enough. Okay, I was just in case we need someone to block and gain life. But yeah, that was fun. That's how quickly this deck can snowball. That was quite fun. I wasn't sure whether I was going to win that. Because I saw that double strike and I was like, what do I do? And then eventually it just got to the point of, okay, that's fine. I have enough power. But anyway, there we go. On to the next game. Okay, so we're facing Chandra. Ooh, we're facing the new Chandra. Chandra Planeswalker. This is an okay hand, actually. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Need the land, for fuck's sake. There we go. Getting some good damage. Boom. Let's see if they've got anything to block. Nope. Okay. That was stupid and pointless. Okay. Cool. Okay, that was weird. Yep, and they're done. Because I think they ran out of steam after that one. That's quite enjoyable. The minute I got my commander out, they ran out of steam. So we're just going to skip to the next game. Okay, we're against Trelasara, Moondancer. We're on the draw. We've got cards to, like, deal with them, but that should be fine. So I'm going to have to keep it because there's no red mana. Yeah, I'll take 3 mulligan. I'm going to have to keep that. That's annoying. Oh, for God's sake. Forget you got to be able to play it on the turn. I've got to attack at the beginning of the turn. That's not my mistake. Whoopsie. Yeah. Yeah, I need to draw some removal. Kind of considering conceding here. Because they're just going to build a massive Trelasara and there's not a lot I can do about that. Get the block in here. Yeah, that was fucking useful. Yeah, I basically lost here. That's frustrating, but my opponent just got off to a really, really good curve, and I didn't draw any removal to deal with Trelasara. So we just gotta move on to the next game. So this is a Nahiri deck, which should be interesting. I'm prepared to keep that hand because I can just play Sanguine Statuette. Play the mountain first, swamp Sanguine Statuette into Gluttonous Guest. Yeah, we're gonna braid as well. Huh. I got a braid to destroy targets, artifacts, and stuff like that. So we'll play this out as... They got Blood Veil Purveyor. Don't think I'll be needing this. There we go. So play Blood Veil Purveyor next. Blood Vial Purveyor next turn. I've just wiped out their first creature they played, so that's kind of useful. Yep. This is... I've had a problem for a while now trying to record games where the timers will just go down and it will freeze. I don't know whether it's a problem on my end or the game's end, but it just seems to completely freeze up. And I can't finish games because of it. And it's been happening quite regularly. No, they used the time app. Have they just... Oh, they might have just completely dropped out. Yeah. There is an issue currently disrupting some matches while we work to fix it. Yeah, they're working to fix it. I can just leave it here and we'll go straight to the outro. Because I do want to go back to streaming. I know the last time I said I kept a promise, then I got caught up watching Big Mouth. Okay, I think my opponent might have dropped out. I'm gonna go through the motions. So I don't know whether my opponent has dropped out or not. I've actually really enjoyed... I played this... Obviously, this is like one night of testing. Its only weakness, I'd say, with the deck is that you do need to really, like... I might have to put more removal in it, which means I should probably find a place for Bloodthirsty Adversary. Which I do actually want to... Mono Red Burn is one of the ideas I want to do, because obviously there's a new dragon that every time you cast a spell, it creates a copy of a 4/4 dragon. I'll look it up in the outro. Yeah, I think they're basically gone. I did not see the Blood Vial Purveyor flying. That's quite useful. So yeah, it looks like my opponent has had some issues that have affected the gameplay, which is kind of a shame. I don't want to waste like a ton of time trying to grab shit. Yeah, that's the end of them. That's quite unfortunate. So I'm just going to go straight to the outro. 1 second. So yeah, that was a sort of a disappointing end to the games. I'm sure they'll get that fixed. I will probably end up streaming with this deck tomorrow night, and I'll just go through Brawl and I'll talk more about it. So, yeah. I think it is quite a good deck. It can snowball really quickly as long as you get a good early draw into some of the stronger creatures. I found the Blood Vial Falconry Celebrants is quite good. Vampire Socialite is also really helpful. Florian Voldaren Sion I might take out and put in for Bloodthirsty Adversary. Plus take out some of the other heavier cost cards and put in more removal. Because it is... I faced some like 3 Trelasara decks in a row and got outpressed by Trelasara almost immediately in every single one. So I think trying to get in some removal so I can take out commanders is quite important. But otherwise, I think Olivia is a really good card. I would definitely recommend building a standard deck around sort of that, around her. Because Rakdos Vampires is probably going to be quite strong in with the amount of very, very good cards they're getting. So I would certainly recommend it. Blood Vial Purveyor is especially going to be really, really good. So anyway, yeah. I'm going to bring a few more Brawl videos based around Crimson Vow. Obviously, do check out my Football Manager 2022 series. I'm really enjoy it. I'm going to think it will be really, really good. And anyway, if you've enjoyed this, feel free to leave a like. And if you want to see more, you can always subscribe. I've been Cambear Run, and thank you for watching.